everyone, welcome to my channel, Rayne Yoga. I'm Bailey Rayne, and I thought right now this moment would be the perfect moment to film a yoga class for hikers, backpackers, because I just did 9 miles today. So I was like, well, I want to stretch, and I'm feeling all the places that you really feel it when you've done a lot of miles. And so together we're just gonna move and stretch. That's gonna honor the feet, the legs, the glutes, and some neck and shoulders if you carried a pack. So all you're gonna need for today's class is your mat, and join me when you're ready. All right, guys, so I'm actually gonna start facing you, but if you want to face the top of your mat, you totally can do that. We're just gonna start standing just because we were probably moving and we're still a little energized. Instead of starting on the ground and moving our way up, we're gonna just start on the upward end, standing, and make our way down to the ground. So let's just start with the feet kind of planted a little wider than hips width distance. And just close the eyes, bring the hands to the body. Take a couple of deep breaths. Allow yourself to anchor in right here, right now. And just notice how your body feels right now. Maybe your shoulders are tense, your neck. Maybe the legs feel really tired. Maybe your feet are aching and you're angry we didn't start class on the floor because your feet hurt. And there's a reason why we didn't do that. Just observe your body right here, right now. Use this as an opportunity to set your intention for this evening practice. Let's go ahead and drop the arms down. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, lengthen, reach. Exhale, bring palms to heart center. And as the hands come down, the chin follows, chin to chest. Let the head hang. We'll take 2 slow head rolls to the right, being gentle with your body as you move your chin up and around. I'm still recovering from injuries, so you'll see I won't go very far. So listen to your body as well and see where you're at. Just discover. And then take those 2 circles to the left when you feel ready. But there's no rush. Really take your time. We'll meet with the head back up in neutral. Let's take 4 shoulder rolls back. So lift the shoulders all the way up to the ears, roll them back behind the body, and then scoop them forward, up, and back for 2, 3, and 4, and then we'll reverse those back and forward for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's sweep the arms back up. Deep inhale. Exhale, palms to heart center. Take a pause here with the hands at heart center. Reach the arms behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Pull the shoulders back. 3 deep breaths into the chest. Release the fingers, bring the right arm underneath the left. Eagle arm, so you're gonna bind it up. If this is where you stop, that's okay. If you can, cross the hands and maybe touch. And we're breathing into the backside body here. So inhale, expand the backside of the ribs, lift the shoulders up, feel separation between the shoulder blades. And then exhale, drop the shoulders down, ribs come in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, soften. Last one, inhale, expand. Exhale, soften. Again, sweep the arms behind the body, interlace the fingers. Bring the opposite index finger in front, pull the shoulders back. 3 deep breaths. Left arm comes underneath right. We bind it up as much as possible. Elbows stay lifted. 3 deep breaths. Good. Go ahead and release the arms. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, start to fall forward into a forward fold. So the feet are still a little wider than hips width distance, and I really want you to keep your knees bent for this forward fold. So you're gonna feel your hamstrings a little bit, but we're not completely trying to drop into the hamstrings right away. So really bend your knees more than your ego wants you to. Allow the upper body just to hang. Maybe you grab the elbows, shake the head out, relax the jaw, create any sways of the body that might feel good. We're just decompressing the spine here. Good. We'll gently release the arms. Slowly roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Rolling the shoulders back as you come to stand. We'll heel toe the feet now right underneath the hips. And this is why I kind of wanted us to start off standing. We've been in hiking shoes for hours. So I want you to just lift the toes up, spread them really, really wide. And they might fight this because of the shoes. And then start to land 1 toe down at a time. So really feel those toes spreading. Come back to your intention, bring your hands back to your body, that wherever organically feels right to you. Good. Shift the weight off the heels slightly. They're more on the balls of the feet, and you're feeling those toes are really spread here. Take 3 deep breaths. Soften the heart, soften the face. Right underneath the hips. We'll inhale, sweep the arms up. Interlace the fingers, index fingers point up, lengthen up out of the spine. Exhale, reach to your right. Inhale, lengthen up to center. Exhale, left. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left. Inhale, lengthen up, up, up. And then this time, exhale, dive it into forward fold. Try to keep the legs extended. Let the body hang. You can rest your hands on your quads or on your shins, ankles, or maybe you can come further down than that. Maybe you can grab your big toes with 2 peace fingers. Let that chin really tuck into the chest. 3 deep breaths. Go ahead and slowly release. Roll up 1 vertebra at a time to arrive back up to stand. Roll the shoulders back, step the feet out wide, heels and toes out. Wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive it all the way out and down. Weight on the balls of your feet as you fold forward. again, soften the face, soften the jaw. You can take a little wiggle in the hips here, so bringing one hip down and then the other. Your hips probably feel tight from the hike, from being parallel, so even with the feet slightly turned out here, you might already feel your inner thighs stretching out. Take a couple of deep breaths. Then we'll go ahead and trickle the fingers towards the left side of your mat. Drop the knees down to the mat, tuck your toes, and then we're taking toe stand. So walk the way back until you sit on those heels. And ooh, that's gonna feel not so nice after the hike that you did. I mean, I did 9 miles. If anyone watching has done more miles before doing this video, please comment below. I am a big avid hiker. If you have any hiking recommendations, I would love to hear them. So just breathe into that stretch. It's going to be really tender. It's not going to be fun. Feel the palms of the hands grounded on the thighs. Soften the shoulders. Relax the face. We'll stay here for about 4 more breaths. Keeping that toe stand, but bring your hands down. Fingertips on the mat. You're just transitioning up to the balls of the feet. Tuck the knees in and then drop the knees back down. Have 4. Pull it up and in. 3. 2. And 1. Ground the knees. Walk the hands forward. Untuck the toes. Give them a little smack on the mat. Release that tension. So we come into tabletop position. Let's inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart up and forward. Exhale, round the spine, press to the palms of the hands. We got a cat. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Cow. Exhale, round cat. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Walk the hands forward just a smidge, tuck the toes, find down dog, send the hips all the way up. You're gonna feel it in those calf muscles. Walk it out on the spot, transferring the weight from one foot to the other. Hello, calves. Relax the jaw. Do whatever you need here. Maybe you need to look from one side to the other, softening the jaw. Coming back to stillness. We'll bring the big toes to touch at the back of the mat. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bend the knees, step through to low lunge. Drop the back knee down, untuck the toes. Get right knee stacked over right ankle. And then we're just gonna bring the hands to the knees. We're not gonna reach up. Really allow the hips to kind of drop forward enough, but we're not surpassing that ankle. So we don't want this to be happening, and though this might kind of feel good in your calf, we want to protect our joints and not go too far after all of that hiking. So keep the bones stacked and just breathe here. We're going to take a gentle twist. So bring the left hand down to the mat, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Breathe into the belly. Your low back might feel a little tight from all the gravity and walking, so just be kind. If twist doesn't feel right, don't take it. Over deep inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand in front of the inside of the right foot. Heel toe that right foot out to the side. Heel on the mat, toes off the mat, lizard pose. Really let the knee drift away from the body so the big toe can come off the floor. And make any shifts, adjustments, wiggles you need to just kind of feel into your lizard pose. Everything's going to be very, very stiff, so be kind. And if you're tight in your hips, we're not using any props or blocks for this class. This is just in case you are backpacking. I doubt you have these props, so I want it to be accessible whether you're at home or not. If you are at home and you have blocks, you can use blocks to bring your forearms down to a lower level. If you don't and you're really, really tight, I recommend staying with the hands on the floor. If you feel more open and you think you can go further, bring the forearms down. But if there's a limitation, allow yourself to come right back out. We'll stay here for about 3 breaths. You can take little wiggles. We'll go ahead and bring that right knee to meet the left at the back of the mat. Find a grounded plank, so the knees are grounded, but I'm in a much of a plank position as possible. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga, all the way to the belly. Inhale, take a baby cobra, slight lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up through all fours. Exhale, find a child's pose. Ground the forehead to the mat or to the earth, soften the face. And when you feel ready, rolling back up, tucking those toes, coming back to down dog. Deep breath here. Big toes touch the back of the mat. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step it through between the hands. We find low lunge. Drop that back knee down, untuck the toes. And if it feels better to keep the fingers grounded, keep them grounded. If you want to come up, right. More deep breath. Good. Optional twist. Right hand finds the mat. Left hand reaches up. Breathe into the belly. Good. We'll go ahead and bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Heel toe that left foot out to the side. Heel on the mat, toes off the mat. Let that knee drift away from the body. Lizard to the other side. Take any shifts, wiggles, adjustments. One side's going to feel so much tighter than the other, especially right after activity like what you've done. We subconsciously favor one side of our body, so this might feel tighter. Maybe the other side felt tighter. As we're walking and moving, we have a dominant side. So just honor this side, honor the other side. Wherever you're at is exactly where you need to be. We do yoga to find balance between the yin and the yang, the right and the left. So just breathe into what you find. 3 more breaths. Good. We'll go ahead and ground through the palms of the hands. Allow that left knee to meet the right, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up, tuck the toes. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath. We're gonna roll through the spine, roll through your plank, drop the hips, send the heart up and forward through an up dog. Keep the toes tucked, and then exhale, roll through the spine, come back to down dog. If this doesn't feel right, you can always drop the knees down and just broaden the chest up slightly. You don't have to dip into the low back. And then we'll just come back to down dog. So 3 more rounds, whichever way feels right to you. Last one. Good, we'll go ahead and walk the feet towards the hands. Come all the way down, seated on the mat, sending the legs out in front, flex the toes. Good. We'll inhale, lengthen up out of the spine. Exhale, reach out and down, forward fold. And just breathe here. You're gonna feel a lot of tension. You're gonna feel a lot of resistance. Try to allow yourself to soften into it. And if you have your feet, or any part of your leg really, give yourself a massage. So really try to separate the toes, find space, give it a lot of love. Get the balls of the feet, the soles of the feet, the heels. Really find separation between those toes, spread them wide. They've been confined, let them free. And we'll slowly walk the hands up. So if you've been holding on to the calves, that's okay. Lift the knees off the mat, really get the back sides of the calves. Give a little bit of hands-on love and touch. Bring it all the way up to the hamstrings, the IT band, the quads. Really bring touch to your body. Feel into those places of tightness, tenderness, tiredness. Good, and then we're gonna bring the right foot in to the inside of the left leg, flex the left toes. And inhale, lengthen up out of the spine. Exhale, reach out and down towards that left foot. And this should feel pretty good on your low back. Take 3 breaths here. Slowly come up. We'll go to the other side. Same thing. Left foot in, right foot out. Lengthen up out of the spine. Reach out and down. We'll slowly come up. We're gonna scoot forward on the mat, come down onto our backs. I know, finally. Hugging the knees into the chest, gently rock from side to side. Massage the low back on the floor. Plant the left foot, cross the right ankle over left knee, figure 4 stretch. Option to stay here and use the right hand just to push that right knee away from the body, or option to interlace the fingers behind the left hamstring, pull it all in, help use your right elbow to keep that right knee open. Stay here for about 4 breaths. Go ahead and go to the other side. Right foot down, left ankle over, finding that figure 4, option A, or option B. Getting deep into those glutes and deep into those hips. Gently release. Ground both feet. This one's a little tricky. You're going to slip your right foot underneath that left knee. Use your left hand to reach down towards that right foot. Grab onto it. Pull it upright. Center your body. Now you might already feel this down the quad and hip flexor connector all the way down, so you can stay right here, or right hand finds that left knee and try to pull it in, go a little bit further. Whatever option is a good option. And just close your eyes. Start to find that inner peace, that surrender with every breath. Come back to your intention. Go ahead and release. Switch into the other side. Ground your right foot. Left foot threads underneath. We reach down with that right hand. Find that left foot. Center it up. And then option to stay right there. Again, one side's going to feel so much different than the other. This side feels very tight for me right here, but to demonstrate, left hand comes to right knee, and you would pull that right knee in towards the chest. But if you don't need to take that little extra, don't take the extra. Breathe right here. One more deep breath here. Good. We'll gently release. And then if you have a wall, take legs up the wall. If you don't have a wall, we're taking waterfall. So just bringing the feet up. Maybe you spread the toes wide. Maybe you try to get the big toes to touch if they're really far away from each other without separating the heels like I just did. So really try to get them aligned and straight. And if that becomes too much, just relax. And just breathe here, allowing the blood flow to go the other way, to give the feet a little love to the cardiovascular system that can pump fresh blood through your body from all of that to help with recovery and make us feel better, make us wake up and want to go another 9 miles tomorrow. So just take a few breaths here. If you have legs up the wall, I don't want to ask you to come in and out. So I would say definitely keep the legs up the wall and just allow the legs to slide open wide. But if you're here like me and don't have a wall, I have a wall, I'm not using a wall. Bring the knees into the chest and come into happy baby. So maybe you grab onto the big toes with 2 peace fingers, the outside of your feet, behind the knees, the ankles, wherever feels right. And just take a few shifts from side to side. Feel that opening in the hips, the opening of the inner thighs. Feeling a nice, long, flat back. back on the mat. Woo, my words tonight. And then as you feel ready, making your way into your final resting pose. And this can continue to be legs up the wall if that feels right to you. Your final resting pose could also be Supta Baddha Konasana today if you want to find more of a hip opening and release. But if Shavasana is the one you want, that's what's calling your name, go ahead and extend the legs down the mat. Let the arms drape to the side, palms up, shoulders sink down into the floor. We soften the face, we soften the jaw. And as you settle into your final resting pose, whatever that might look like to you, just send yourself so much love and gratitude for being able to experience the day, the beauty of nature and Mother Earth, the gifts that she has to offer. Maybe say a little prayer to her as thanks for allowing you to experience her bliss, her beauty. And then just knowing that there's nothing you need to do now, though. You've done enough. Your heart is full. So just let go. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes wherever you are. Roll the wrists, move the ankles. Reach the arms overhead and take a big, long stretch through the body. You can continue to rest laying down if that feels good, or with your legs at the wall, but if you want to join me to close practice, just bend the knees, roll over to one side, meet me up to seated. Allow the eyes to stay closed or heavy as we seal practice together. As inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. We say a little mantra today, just as a prayer, a thanks, a gratitude to all beings on earth, including every being you got to see today out in nature, from the squirrels to the birds, to the trees, to the leaves, to the water, to the fish, whatever it might have been. So we're going to do Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu 3 times and close with a sound of Om. So You're welcome to join at any point or just listen and seal off with Om if that feels best. So let's first just take a deep breath in. Exhale out. We begin. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. We'll bring the palms to the third eye to honor our intuition and listening to our inner wisdom, to connect with Mother Earth, to be out in nature, to connect with the divine, with spirit, with God, through the earth and the mother beneath. To the heart center for unconditional love to yourself and all beings on earth. And then ground the hands to the floor or to your mat, sending all that love back that you receive. Thank you all so much for joining me on the mat today. I hope you had a beautiful day and that I will see you on the mat again soon. If you like and subscribe, you definitely will. Love and light. Until next time, guys. Namaste.